Wow, we actually lost. That's so lame. One damage off. One damage off. I think we lose. Hey Rush, it's Reckless here, and welcome to Rush to Diamond episode 29. So, I mean, we're approaching the season end, and I really want to get in some games as fast as possible. I thought, okay, the shop is really glitched, but the shop did refresh. Like, I expected it to refresh, so I was going to buy it, which happened right at the end of RTT episode 38. So just letting you guys know, yeah, I bought 3 copies of this, and then I'm guessing the shop didn't refresh because it's glitched. I don't know. I don't really care. Let's just start our games, and I'm really hoping, I mean, if we're fortunate enough, we can get to plat 2. Not so sure how that's going to work out, but I'm quite excited. I'm hoping we can get to plat 2, and then it'll be a lot easier to get to diamond. I do think our deck is slightly like, it's definitely like good enough to reach diamond. It's just a matter of playing enough, and I just need to like play enough, right? I just need to play. I'm not playing enough really these games. Recently, there is someone in the Discord server that goes by the name Lord Draki, who actually got to HL Heroes League by playing a slight variation of this deck that I'm playing right now. Very minuscule, slight variation. I think it was, instead of personal servers, they were running, one second, instead of personal servers, they were running First Mutineers, and I mean, in my opinion, I kind of, like, I understand that, like, in the lower ranks, so in the lower ranks, when you play this deck, it's a lot easier to get away with early Devastators, which is pretty much the whole idea. But runners are not so efficient, because if you think about it, let's say you want to play a 2-movement runner, the neutral 2-movement runner would be like, I guess you would say, like, the earliest one. How do I explain this? Without, I'm just butchering everything. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me just play on my hand, because I'm actually, like, just inting. Prototypes will be showing up soon. Saber Paw's head start is actually pretty useful. They also just played Beast, so like that's perfectly fine. We can play Satyrs here, and yeah, Saber Paw's head start looks good. I mean, you can get better if you get gifted Doppel, maybe. Yeah, Doppel's 5 strength, so we'll definitely go ahead and do that instead. And Doppel's always better in center, so I'll play center. They're just more value here because I played Saber, it's 3, but Doppel's 5, so it's a lot better to play that instead. So going back, let's say like you play Wild Saber Paws at level 1, it's not that good. I mean, it's 2 mana for 1 damage, and it has 2 movement, for example. Like, that's, like, it's still okay, but it's not like the best. But at max level, 2 mana deal 5 to the enemy base. That's kind of crazy. So when you start playing this deck in the higher ranks, you can actually start going for a kind of like more of a chip variation where you end up chipping the enemy to death. Like, I've done it myself. Like, some games you don't even have to play Devastators, you just play Restless Goats, and like you can just get away with playing, oh, that's just so nice. You can get away here, oh, it's so nice, it's so good. You can like GP into Devastators, but even without that, I kind of want to do like Forgotten Souls would be really good. So we can cycle potential Forgotten Souls. Base lock works. There's no base lock. Should we really Devastators? It's a tough call. Let me think. So there is a risk to playing Devastators like this early, but I'm gonna do it. I think it is correct. Now I can afford to kill this, stop the hearth from the trigger. Completely healthy here as well. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so there's quite a few games once you get in diamond to just start chipping the enemy down. Like, you can start doing Restless Goats deal 5, Saber Paws deal 5, cycle back into that, and you win the game. So it's kind of, it's a lot different, right? You never will see me just throw this into the base unless like that's the only option, but I generally don't really do that because you lose frontline. But like I said, the first Mutineer pick is actually quite useful and quite like a, oh my goodness. At least this goes in, and this also lives, so I guess we're okay, but that's kind of lame. It's quite useful in quite a lot of situations. What sucks about this is like there's not really any good follow-up here, is there? I kind of want to let this actually keep going. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, that's so good, but it's so risky. How much is this? 5? It has a 25% chance of bouncing here. Come on. Don't bounce there. Please don't bounce there. Wow, this is pretty bad. Okay, well, we're gonna play that. This is our best play. I'm hoping this bounces. No. Why? It's okay. We still have a lot of time, but that's just so sad. So sad. Anything else? Now we're gonna lose frontline. We at least have a very nice 2 movement units here to pick up. Anyways, like I was saying, that's pretty impressive. If you see the levels on the screen, I'll put the levels on the screen here. Lord Draki's deck, very interesting because you can say that this deck is kind of like over leveled, but in my opinion, it's actually slightly under leveled because typically you would expect at least a level 5 Devastators in that rank. Like, that's crazy to me. Not even having a level 5 Devastators. Wow, we actually didn't even lose frontline. That's crazy. That's crazy. In that case, we can get away with, like, what do you guys think? Shady Gold Potion, Summon? I kind of like it. I don't know if you guys like it. I kind of like it. I think we're fine. Just let this live. This is food for... Oh, that's actually such a good bounce. Let's go. So no matter where they attack now, it's gonna bounce. I mean, unless they block it. So if they're smart, they can block the token bounce. I hope they're not smart. We can actually cycle here. We're looking for... Okay, that's kind of crazy. Saber Pause cycled back pretty quick. But what we were really looking for... Because Restless Goat Saber is potentially lethal. But what we're really looking for is Devastator Forgotten Souls. Win the game right there. This is why we're going to keep it alive. That's the plan. Yes. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, like at least a level 5 Devastators in Diamond. Like, that's crazy to not even have that. I don't know. That's kind of insane. And then on top of that, it doesn't even have level 5 Forgotten Souls at least. Like, I'm playing these people and like sometimes even a Platinum having level 5 Forgotten Souls. I'm like, what? I mean, it's not hard to get, don't get me wrong. It's just kind of crazy to me. It's a little bit bizarre. Okay, you see how they just played? Like, I have a very high confidence I'm going to win this game just by not like screwing up. This is perfect hand, like 8 mana. You have 8 mana, might as well play it. How do you play it? That's the hard part. You can even play Doppel here. Like, I think I'm going to do that. Personal servers to buff the strongest unit. Doppel here. That works. We're losing the Devastators combo, but that's fine. And honestly, we have really nothing else better to play. You can consider just hitting that. Is there a reason to ever do that? Not really. I want to play like this. I'll play like this, and I actually will just ping it, I guess. I have nothing else to like spend my mana on, so like I have nowhere else to play it. If I play too many units, Void Surgers becomes a thing. You don't want to do that, so they probably will have Void Surgers either this turn or next turn. So yeah, I mean, this is a really slow game, but I feel like the enemy's deck is just way too heavy. Like that turn when they played what was it? The turn after they played Void Surgers, I should have definitely lost frontline, but I did not. This is Devastator's food. You don't have it. You don't have it. No. How much is that? 10? Oh my gosh. We're not in lethal range yet. Wow. Hopefully this bounces here. Okay, well it did bounce there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm just thinking what to do next. If we get Potion is actually potential lethal. But Head Start looks also pretty good. Potion is potential lethal with Gifted. Do we draw Gifted? But then again, if we... No, this is dumb. If we draw Gifted, it's lethal with Devastators, so we don't need Potion. Ooh, that's a lethal. It's a lethal and a half. Okay, nice. Perfect. I'm so sorry for roping. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to take so long. Okay, I was taking really long there. Sorry, someone is in my room. Dude, my dad got me an ice cream, so... Sorry about that. But... Nice, that was one game that took way too long. Like, that was an 8-minute game or something. A little bit longer than I expected, but did win. Honestly, like I said, that deck was just not really that great. Just because the enemy was playing so many heavy cost cards, and it was just so easy to capitalize on it. And I didn't lose frontline pretty much the whole game. Up until, like, I lost technically near the very end. I lost that frontline, but I don't know. It was just... Even so, like, it just wasn't really a good deck, I guess. Interesting. I don't know, is there anything else to talk about? I guess the other night I was actually watching one of Freeloader's streams. If you guys know who Freeloader is, he's a pretty well recognized person in the community. He also does the podcast on the Brood Sages. So I was watching one of his streams on Discord, and he was playing this very interesting Shadowfen deck. Like, I don't play Shadowfen. You guys probably already know that. But what I do like to do sometimes is just theorize other faction rush decks, right? That's what I like to do on my, I guess, when I'm just like bored. And when I was seeing this deck, like I was always trying to think, because there's this very interesting card called Brood Sages. Funny enough, Brood Sages. I think this card is like, I was trying to think like if you can make a rush deck using poison and then also using Brood Sages. That's what I was thinking a while ago. And then that's pretty interesting to me because, oh, sorry, give me a second. This is 9, which is a lot better than this. So we'll do that. Yeah, this is 9. Funny enough, Freeloader was playing this Shadowfen rush deck. And it honestly, like, it's pretty amazing if I'm being honest. I really like it. I put the deck right on the screen right now. Basically, the idea is, you know, like any other rush deck, but what makes it so beautiful is the fact that this deck is like it's almost like the RR version of Shadowfen, and it's like quite amazing. You have cards. I mean, let me try to remember it because I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I'm trying to like remember which cards. Oh, I should have cycled. I'm so bad. I should cycle first. Don't do what I do. Cycle first. It was like the Butcher's combo is pretty sick. You also have Hatchers, Azure Hatchers in the deck, and then you also have Rain of Frogs for perfect Butcher's combo. I really like the integration of Lime Limbs. That card is basically the Restless Goats of Shadowfen, but it's 1 mana more expensive, but it's still pretty amazing. I really don't like this. Like right now, this is like, so you can like play Devastators here top left and then pray the Summon Militia does something and GP like here, or GP even here. But that's so risky. But the problem is I just played, okay, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? This is probably such a bad play, but we do it anyways. We do it anyways. Aw, that sucks. It didn't land where I wanted to, but we can capitalize on this side. Or we can capitalize on this side. Now we capitalize on this side. I mean, the reason why I did that was because I cycled Forgotten Souls so late. Like, it was really bad when I cycled like that. So I needed to play it pretty much in a way that I'm trying to glue them back together. And on top of that, the way they're playing like their deck, this card's not that good. That card is not that good, just randomly on a mana 6 turn. This card is so slow. Like, look at these cards have like no movement in them. He probably will deal with this though. Like, look how bad that was. A level 4 Forgotten Soul to clear. They wasted their whole turn to clear that. Like, that's just not good. So we can completely capitalize on this almost by winning. Almost by winning. Let me think. Almost by winning. Yeah, we don't have lethal. Interesting. See, this is why I was contemplating. Like, do I block here or here? I should have. If I play GP here, it's lethal. So I guess you can say that's a misplay. I'll learn that for next time. Put position right here, not behind the Devastators. I didn't expect a perfect clear though. I mean, what is there to say? Just the best play is base lock, right? And we're technically misplay, maybe. Not really, I guess. Because you could also have played Saber Paws here, gifted here, but that's a guaranteed 3-on-3 damage. This is also guaranteed 3-on-3 damage, but they don't get the GP buff, so it's kind of the idea there. If any of these units go in, like one GP, Saber, or gifted goes in, it's lethal with Restless, so that's pretty nice. I keep saying, oh, I'm sorry about that. For the thing about, wow, that scared me. Okay, the thing about the Shadowfen deck, I honestly, like, personally, I think that is the best Shadowfen rush deck you can come up with right now. And it's like really nothing better you can actually add to the deck. You have very nice, like, you spam units, very nice movement in the deck. You have strong cards like Helios, pretty strong 1 movement unit, just a better Westwind in a lot of cases in that deck, especially since it combos with Brood Sages. So pretty fun. It was pretty fun to watch and play it. I think it can also be optimized in terms of in terms of the skill level, because Dadloader likes to play control. I think, well, actually I can't say he does, but there are some cases where I would have just went full rush and he disagreed with my plays and he went control, or not control but more defensively. It was kind of funny. I'm the super aggressive player. Don't think twice about playing defensive. You only play defensive at the very last second. So who knows, maybe if I ever play Shadowfen, if that deck is still in meta, might pick it up. Very fun. It looks like a very fun deck to play. I saw it myself. I really liked it. I really enjoyed watching that. That was pretty fun. As for winter, I was also trying to theorize like a winter rush deck. I know back then, and I guess still now, like the best winter rush a lot of the times is just winter pirates. But I don't like winter pirates that much. I'm not so sure. I think Mistwives would be a really amazing winter rush card. That'd be pretty fun to work with. There's other ideas like Shyvana Winter Rush, and it sounds like dumb, like Shyvana Winter Rush, and then you add Northsean, and it's actually Rush. Pretty crazy. Like you can add this card with Northsea and it's Rush. Okay, Winter Pirate. We were just talking about Winter Pirates. Amazing. You want to do Trinity Opener, most likely. This card doesn't see play until 5 mana, so cycle. Nice. We get a Trinity Opener. Might as well abuse it. This is Advanced Theory here, but yes, this is exactly what I'm saying. Okay, this is Advanced Theory. This might work out perfectly in our favor. If they defend on the Gifted here, Devastator's GP here is amazing. It's extremely hard to counter this kind of play. I hope they do defend. Hope they don't kill this though. Oh, it looks like they will. Oh. That is so sad. That's actually really sad. And the problem with this is that our hand is not looking good. I mean, you don't have many options here. And you kind of want to clear that, don't you? Because it is a Winter Rush deck. But I'm kind of greedy. I'm not going to play this. Okay, maybe that was a mistake. Now I kind of want to play it. Well, there's not much to say, I guess. This is not going to go good. I think we're going to lose this game. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? I should have just cleared. I was extremely greedy there. I mean, realistically, that was like way too greedy because there is like no other card that can make use of that. So I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I have no other card in the... Yeah, okay. This game is probably over. Boys and girls, this game is probably over. We have very low chance of winning. This is 9. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I think we lose this one. We have to lose this one. I guess I'll play GP defensive. It's just over. It's just over. Like, if I defend here, it's just over, and I don't want to play Forgotten Souls. That's just really bad. Well, let's just accept our loss here. Just accept our loss. We should have defended with the Devastators there. Very greedy by me. But that sucks, like, a lot. Because if my Restless lived there, I would have shown you guys some beautiful Devastators tuck, and that would actually have been game over. But they were able to perfectly clear both my units, which is pretty much what ended the game. Yeah, there's no chance. No chance anymore. I can't even play Restless, by the way. Unfortunate. That'd be amazing if I could, like, 3, 4, that's 6. GG. If imagine if I had level 5 Devastators top deck, that'd be amazing. That'd be gross. Okay, well, that's okay. We lost one. Unfortunate game, honestly. That was a big misplay by my part, though. I don't know why I'm playing so greedy like that. Okay, so obviously, Cycle, Shady Ghoul. Hello, how's it going? This is against Winter. We keep playing Winter, so I hope we win this one. We shouldn't have won the last. We shouldn't have lost the last one, but this one we're not going to win. Cabin Girls. Oh, interesting. So they're preventing my Devastators, but that is completely useless now. I'll take it. We'll cycle here. That's really nice. That's really nice. I'll do that. This is beautiful. So this... Oh my gosh, what am I doing? That's actually bad now. Well, I mean, it's not like what am I doing, but that was just so bad. I know On the Reddit, if you go to Reddit right now, the Stormbound Reddit, I saw this other post that said like Lawless Herd versus Head Start, and it was pretty much saying how Lawless Herd is just always better and stuff. And it was pretty funny because I mean in some of these cases it kind of is, isn't it? Kind of is. I think at max level though it's not. I think at max level this is pretty beautiful card. I love this card. Okay, what do we do here? Restless Ghost doesn't see play. GP would have seen a lot of play, but it's okay. We'll save it for next turn. So we can just do this into this. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This into this. We're really looking to take over some corners here. Devastators. Devastators, GP, Summon Militia. This is why you actually like to run Summon Militia. It's not for the fact that it's actually good value, because technically it is good value, but it's kind of useless in a lot of cases where it doesn't do anything. But it's good for cycles, it's good for so many things. Wow, they're not even defending. They're trying to rush me now. These Winter Pirates. These Winter Pirates. That's perfect trade. Depending on where the cycles, I think it'll always be good though. As long as it doesn't go left. Okay, this is really nice. So you get this, you get this, and then you get this. And then you have to cycle because Doppel doesn't see play in this hand. Yeah, you need to definitely cycle. I'm just looking for all kinds of stuff. This militia bounce is pretty good though. See, this was pretty good. Sometimes you get lucky. Not bad. This can get countered against Warfront, like not Warfront specifically, but a 2 movement runner and like a 1 movement on this. Okay, Blade Storm. I hope they don't kill that. Please don't tell me to kill that. This is like heart attack moment. Yes, we win. Oh my gosh. We finish with, yeah, we'll finish with the Shady Ghoul. The 1 damage lethal. That's hilarious. That was hard. That was like, you know those moments when you need to like pray. Go in silence. Okay, nice. So pretty fast win. We need to get 2 more wins in. All these winter decks have been Winter Pirates, and it's kind of funny how I was mentioning that literally just 5 minutes ago or something. Ironclad, okay. Ironclad, Head Start, Restless Goats looks like the play, but you always cycle for Souls first, so we'll do that. And I wonder how you guys are doing. Yeah, how are you guys doing actually? I want to post more videos, but like I said, I'm just stuck in this endless cycle of doing homework, and it's very annoying. It's very annoying. Don't line in front. Oh, okay, nice. It's not bad. I like this. It's good. If it lands, this is actually the best position. If it lands here, Windmakers is a play. If it lands in front, obviously perfect trade sucks. If this was 1 up, it'd be okay to go in front, but still not like ideal. This makes it really hard for the enemy to clear. This is also level 4, so level 4, we can assume like level 4 commons. I'm also running a couple, I think. I don't remember how many. Maybe only 1. No, 2. I'm running Doppel level 4 as well. Yes, so we have a couple level 4 commons as well. Fun. We're going to get there, but there's the Windmakers, so it's going to hit this, right? So this is an aggressive Windmakers. Sometimes people like to play it passively, but I think this is actually correct. Like, there's no reason to keep your Windmakers on this tile. But we get the most beautiful card in the game. Might as well play it. There's like no reason. You don't even ask yourself, do I play it? You just do it. It's very hard to counter this. Very, very hard. You would need a 2 movement runner. They just use Windmakers, so it's unlikely they run another 2 movement runner unless they're running like maybe the Dragon. How do I always forget the name? But you know what I mean. The Dragon's pretty good. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. I can see it. Don't tell me run a 2 movement. Floods. Wow. Wow. We're actually. This is disgusting now. Wow. Floods. I did not expect that at all. I did not expect that at all. Here we can just play, I guess like this is fine. It's better to take center than corners. We're already really behind though. Wow, what are these decks? Everyone's running such a weird cards. Floods. I was hoping no runner. So no runner came out with Floods, really. I know it was properly played, so well played on them for taking back the GP health. That sucks. That sucks. Wow. There's no surviving that. Destructo. I hope it hits this. Hitting that, interesting. Gonna deal to my face, aren't they? Yeah. Well then, this does not look like a winnable game anymore. But we'll try our best. Hesitancy play here. You need movement. And the only way you get movement is something like this, I guess. You can play like that. But even so, like, how do I win? Like, we're already in Windmaker's lethal range. And this does 10 with Forgotten Souls. You're gonna have to live for 2 more turns. You can't even play Restless Goats. It's not looking good. That's for sure. Well, we'll see what happens, but it's definitely not looking that good. Windmaker's lethal. This is lethal. Probably some other cards are lethal. Devastator's Forgotten Souls is 10, and that would mean we have to do 7 more. Like, it's just not gonna happen. It's not going to happen. It's kind of interesting how the meta changes, though. So when I first started playing this deck, like, there was like no one ran that card ever. And it was so easy because, like, to play this deck, wow, that's lethal too. Well played. No one ran a lot of, like, for some reason a lot of people didn't understand the value of cheap cards. So facing these decks would, like, almost never happen. But I mean, I can't really complain. It's just the way it is, right? Meta changes, so. But that's interesting. Also, Floods used to cost 5, I'm pretty sure. So that was even, like, no one would ever play that card. At 4, it's at least, I don't know, it's still not even playable. Just very, very lucky. I kind of want a Trinity opener, but it's base out 17. It's always base out 17. I guess I'll just cycle. That's fine. Shady Ghoul is always is pretty much the strongest mana 3 opener for Swarm. But like I said, Saber Pause GP is also potentially okay. It's like Saber GP, Restless GP isn't that bad either. Okay, interesting. I hope this bounces up. If this bounces up, we'll do Devastators. So when they take over tiles, they can actually bounce up. Bounces to the right, which is really bad actually, but have to work with what we have. This is 5, and only because it's 1 stat higher than Gifted, I'll actually do it instead. This is still really good. This is a decent hand actually. You can, like, Devastator, cycle Forgotten, play GP. It's not the worst. Not the worst. Everyone's running Pirates. It's so random. So random. When someone plays this, like, what am I supposed to expect? A cheap deck, I'm guessing? A really cheap deck? Because how do you make value of this? You have to, like, play some kind of really cheap pirate deck. Okay, perfect. So we're going to redo what we did before. And when you play it like this, you always want to cycle Forgotten Souls right after the Devastator. So that's why I played it like that. I'm also playing really fast, not only because I don't want to waste your guys' time, but also because it gives the enemy less time to think. So I guess there's that. They also played a 2 movement just last turn, so that's kind of good for me. We're really hoping this actually goes through, because this is like, they should just go in. Just let it in. Or I guess execute can happen. Okay, perfect. That's 10. That's 10 plus 3, and that's lethal. Well, GG. That's also really scary though, I'm not gonna lie. A mana 6 Lucky Charmers at your base. Wait, that's not lethal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, we can defend, but... Ouch, how did I not realize it's not lethal? Oh, I miscounted for some reason. Oh my gosh, and I just cycled Forgotten Souls because I don't expect people to not defend. Okay, well, in that case, I mean, we're doing the only logical play, but I think we actually lose, guys. First Mutineer is a card, and FM is gonna come out. Wow, we actually lost. That's so lame. 1 damage off. 1 damage off. I think we lose. I don't want to waste any more time. I don't want to spend any more time, not waste. I don't want to spend any more time on this video though, just because I know you guys things to do. But I think we lose. All you have to do is FM and you win. So it looks like they're defending. Not sure why. How much strength is this? Oh my gosh. If it lived on 1 strength, it's lethal, but we still don't have lethal. And this card doesn't see play, obviously. That's crazy. This is so bad. Okay, well, you have a chance. That's good. So we play like that, obviously, to clear. And it looks like Shady Doppel is actually better than Head Start here, because we need to close out the game as fast as possible. This is obviously defended. There's a perfect cycle. It comes down to if we live now. This is kind of scary though. I'm surprised they don't run GP in this deck. Blade Storm. Wow, in that case Head Start would have been better. Oh my gosh, so now we're not going to win. We still don't have lethal. What is this nonsense? Why is this game so hard? Okay. How do we play now? Potion never sees play here. This is so bad. This is so bad. So bad. Oh my goodness. I'm playing the only way I can play at this point. To like, you have to push them back, but they still play that 2-movement runner, by the way. So you have to obviously try and control some space, right? They play North Sea as well. This is lethal. Shady, GP, Forgotten. Also, just Shady, Forgotten might be lethal. There's so many chances where we might have lethal and we don't. Like, what was that? Blade Storm? So if I played Head Start there, we actually would have lived, most likely. Actually, no, that's not true. Depends where the Head Start would have landed as well. And the Fierce Mutineer could have just killed it. Okay, nice. So we're still alive because they just played a runner. And that thing's still alive. I think we might win here. I hope. I keep eating up my words though. This is so cringe. This is so cringe. We don't have lethal yet, do we? No, we don't. Of course. I mean... yeah, we don't have lethal. We have to cycle this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This hurts. This hurts to watch. I think I got it though. I think I got it. This has to be lethal, right? I don't remember what else they play. I kind of forgot. But this puts them in lethal range for Saber, Restless, and they just played a runner. Like they've been playing runner back to back to back. So I'm praying at this point it's lethal. I think we win. As long as we don't die this turn, we win. We have Restless, Devastators, and then Doppel Saber. Yes, perfect. Okay, as long as we have opening and we don't die, we can win. What is this game? Why is this game so hard? Okay, freebooters, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to have to win with Restless most cases. Saber Paws can be used to get the front line. I think we win. They don't have the card to deal with everything. Okay, Rimelings, perfect. We have that opening there. Two strength opening. Gold Grubbers is fine. Also, they're recycling some cards. And that's lethal. Whew, that's lethal. I'm not miscounting, right? Saber, Devastator's Restless. Saber, Devastator's Restless. GG. Wow, what a game. I think that's good enough to just end the video there. Just like I don't want to play anymore. I'm just kidding, but I would actually like to play more, but I don't want to. These videos are getting way too long for me and for you. So that's gonna end it there. That was a hilarious game actually. Props to whoever that was. I didn't actually get to see the name. Yeah, that's gonna end it here. Hope you have a great day. Peace.